6 years ago, we saw that there was a tremendous need in Cuba. Nobody was going there in terms of training pastors and lay people, in terms of helping the lay people going from place to place with transportation, with a bicycle, with something. So we saw those needs and we say, how about if we go there? And perhaps the greatest need was the fact that they have been separate from the world church for more than 50 years. They were doing missionary work, they were winning souls, they're very smart and fervent people, yet they haven't had the materials and the seminars and the inspiration and the evangelism. So in a way they were in a box. So we said they need a good shot in the arm, if you please. Bring the enthusiasm, bring ideas, bring new ways on how to do church and evangelism and youth ministries and so forth. And plus what I just mentioned, the needed help, materials and bicycles. And we said, how about if we grab 26 students that are getting ready to be pastors, and we go there and we organize 6 or 7 evangelistic meetings, preach and go door to door and bring the money for the bicycles, train them and so forth. And it has been a blessing now we're going on to the 6th year now. It has been a blessing to see how some people flourish. Young adults that said, hey, I had never thought of giving a Bible study. With our training and with our inspiration and a bicycle, they said, I've got to do it. And when they bring their souls to Jesus to be baptized, they come with tears and they said, I never thought I could do this. We have been twice in Havana, twice in Santiago de Cuba, and now it's going to be the second time in the city of Holguin. And these 3 cities have been impacted in many ways. Number one, we take the city by storm because we have evangelism in 4, 5, 6 different sites. So the city is really impacted. Number one. Number two, we go door to door. And so we do impact the community and we pray with them. We laugh with them, we play with them. So we become part of them. Thirdly, we stay with them. We do not stay in hotels. We stay in their homes and they tell us, nobody has ever stayed in our homes, but you chose to stay here, eat our simple yet tasty food, pray with us, do worship with us, go and visit people with us. So that's another way that the community has been impacted. Another way is that we are able to rally, if you please, the church and go out as one man to do evangelism. You see, in the past, they will do evangelism because they're good at that, but there was not a concentrated effort to do evangelism, including all of the members and including the conference and including the pastors and Bible workers, plus Andrews University students, all of us working as one man to impact the city. So that has been huge. I guess it gives them more of a purpose. In the past, people were visiting and having the Bible studies, but now we have goals and purposes. And we finished the whole thing, the yearly campaign, if you please, in a stadium, which is the first time this is done in Cuba, where we rally all of the 6 churches, we bring them to a stadium or a basketball arena, and we have a big celebration, and the government has been kind enough to grant us permission, even though at times it's very difficult, but they have. And there we have a big celebration. The Lord gave us 277 baptisms in Santiago, 222 in Holguin, and we rejoice bringing these offerings to the Lord. So churches can get involved as a church, or individuals can say, hey, me and my family, we want to donate one bike. Probably one of my children will be saying, hey, I'll donate one wheel, meaning $50 or $40. And then all of us will come up with $150 that is for a bike. So one family can do that. One Sabbath school class, say, kids Sabbath school. We want to gather cents and coins to gather for one bicycle. Another Sabbath school for one tablet, and they did it. And they were so proud to present to us a little box with a bunch of coins and a bunch of $1 bills for one bicycle. And we did. We went there, bought the bicycle, gave it to a Bible worker. So kids are making a difference. So this is what I expect to see in Cuba for the next years. We want to see a very well-organized laity marching under the banner of our Captain Jesus Christ, perhaps in a way that the whole church is involved, not just the pastor or the Bible workers, but the church is involved. And even if we cannot continue going there, we can see the church marching in such a way that they will make a difference. So that's number one. Number two, we are dreaming of baptizing the 1,000th individual. In other words, throughout this year, we have been baptizing 100, 200 people every time, and we're about 800. So if the Lord gives us another 200 persons when we go next March, it will reach the 1,000. I guess it's just a number, and yet it's not. It gives testimony of how committed the laity there are. 1,000 persons in relation to the Cuba study tour, it will be a milestone. So we're hoping to reach that milestone, but more than that, we want to empower the laity to continue carrying their work there.